Not here. What's on your easel? What's on your easel? What's on your easel today? Okay, so let's start with Athala. Avert your eyes. It might be porn. 24 by 30, untitled, acrylics on a canvas forward. And okay, so here's the acrylic on canvas forward. Here, let's see. Okay, so here's what Athala had on her easel. Here's this abstract painting, 20 inch by 30 inch. Here's a close-up of the girl in the middle of the easel. I like this a lot. Athala, I know you're not here tonight, but I like this a lot. And then here's one she did months ago that she just got around to telling us about. So that's what Athala had on her easel. And then Pamela French, this is from the 17th. So what day of the week was that? When was the 17th? Good Lord. This should have been on last week's show. Did we miss this? We missed this one. So Pamela French is doing flowers with the Zentangle stuff on the edges. Nothing like listening to the dog get a big old drink of water. It's okay, she needs it. Their dish was bone dry when I got home. And then sticking with Pamela French. Sticking with Pamela French. Pamela French also sent. There's a baby picking her nose. No, it's a baby with his finger in her mouth. There's a reference photo over here to the side you can just barely see. Nice. And hands. And a girl with a parasol. And a man with a hat. Okay. Did you guys ever see? Do any of you ever watch Gallagher? I'm going to interrupt this just for a second because squirrels. Do any of you ever watch Gallagher? There's a comedian, it's the guy with the watermelons, smashes the watermelons. Anyway, he has a bit about the difference between a cowboy in boots and a lady in heels, the way they walk. The lady with the parasol and the guy with the hat afterwards made me think. And he says the only difference between the way a lady in heels walks and a cowboy with boots walks is where they hold their elbows, and I'll demonstrate. Because if you're a lady with heels, your hips and stuff move, and your elbows are in. If you're a lady, you're walking like this, right? And if you're a cowboy, your elbows are out. But your hips and everything move the same. So cowboys walk like this, and ladies at a party walk like this, and it's the exact same movement. Anyway, the parasol thing and the the lady with the parasol and the guy with the hat made me think of that. So anyway, back to Pamela French. And then here is what do you call them flowers? They're not lilies. What do you call those flowers? I forget what those flowers are called. I like them though. And then finally, she's got some eyes and some mouths inside some abstract shapes. Cool stuff, Pamela. sorry to take away from your seriousness. And then the sexy redheaded Darcy. There's nothing out there, dog. The sexy redheaded Darcy sends in a birthday card. No, I don't think it's a lily. It might be a lily. I don't know, Kelly. Very well could be. Uh-oh. Darcy, do you change your layout? No, you can't change your layout. If you change your layout, we can't show off the sexy redheaded Darcy. Darcy had to leave. She didn't feel well. Alright, here's a quick birthday card. And it's not in slideshow format, so one bit at a time. Splash paint, inked edges. Letters, numbers stamped on there. It's a tiger lily. Okay, it's a lily. I don't know. You can tell I don't know flowers. Spattered paint. Spattered ink drops. Miko, that's really kind of a secret. I don't really tell people about my redhead fetish. She's wrapped a measuring tape. I don't know how many people want to get a measuring tape on their birthday card, though. All right, DeForty's got red hair. You're my new favorite. And then here's her little King Partridge. Brighton's got red hair. Ooh. Wrestling match. Hey, here's her little King Partridge. Now, if you're not aware, Darcy has stamps that she's signed to. Our sexy redheaded Darcy makes these stamps, and what's the name of the company that prints her stamps, that makes her stamps for her? Paper Artsy. Paper Artsy. She sent her. Paper Artsy actually publishes her stamps, and you can go buy her stamps from Paper Artsy. So here is the page with the partridge stamped on it, and I guess that was really just to mark where the actual thing was going to go, the cutout thing was going to go. And then happy birthday, happy birthday. Let's see if I can zoom in on that. So there's a homemade birthday card that the sexy redheaded Darcy made for somebody. Bright pink hair certainly counts, Rain. I'm in a room full of gingers. I'm loving this. Okay. So the sexy redheaded Darcy sent in this birthday card. And then... How are we doing? APG's easel is full. Journal spread that we can read about on our blog. And then the second one is BB is 10x8 acrylics. She's number 4 in my 229 series. Okay, so here's her journal page. When she dared to dream, the scent of flowers bloomed. Nice. Can you guys hear the thunder? Very nice. We got some book material in the background. Little face painted on here. Cut out stampage. And then here's a face on a square box body. I like this, Jamie. That's nice. This is artist poet girl. And then Kelly Burns sent in dark, but working on these two with Art Sherpa acrylic on recycled canvas. So we have Van Gogh sunflowers. Have you seen? There's a swirling pattern. Yeah, no hair again, APG. There's a swirling pattern you can look at. You'll see it pop up every now and then on Facebook. There's a swirling pattern, and you look at it and you stare at it for like 10 or 15 seconds, and then you go and you look at the Van Gogh, and the stars in the sky are swirling, and it's really a cool effect. And it's not really moving; your eyes are just doing it. I wonder if we could do that with yours. I may try to do that. Find that swirling pattern to put up next to yours with your Van Gogh sunflowers. Very nice. I like that a lot. And then this is a stormtrooper. Actually, it's a stormtrooper helmet amidst the debris from Alderaan, which is kind of sad because he probably had a family. But you go ahead and paint your headless stormtroopers. Now we know why TK421 wasn't at his post. And then forgot these 2 journal pages. Uh-oh. Avert your eyes. It might be porn. Something's happening. Aw. Trees in a field. Nice. And what were these again? These were journal pages from her Derwent class. Create art, art C. Very nice. No, they're roses. You have to finish them. She says she has to finish them. These are roses? Okay. Tree porn. No owls though. Bow chicka boom bow 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 chicka boom bow 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 bow. I've heard stories that that's the kind of music they play in tree porn. So that's what Kelly sent in. And I have been invited to paint again. Oh, I thought there'd be pictures. Some images are not shown. Show images. I have been invited to compete as a finalist in the ultimate painting this summer because I made it to the second tier. There's a spot for me on UP47, which is the final. If the winners of that one go to the regional thing. So I'll be competing again in the ultimate painting, but it's not until June sometime. When in June? June 12th. June 12th. So that's a long ways off. But I will be competing in that again. But I have not done anything else. I've done nothing else easel wise. So if you didn't notice, okay, well, if you didn't notice, we're sending out the newsletters again, and the newsletter is basically just everything that's on my site. But what we're doing with the site is we post the pictures of whatever we did on the show, plus links to all the videos that go with the show. And when you send your easels in, you get the easel pictures get posted here. As I was in Odessa this week, and failed to take the images with me, I could not put them in the newsletter in time. But I won't let that happen again. But like we did last week, you can see where we put all of the easel submissions in, along with links back to the creator. So you could go back and you could see the images up close on your own, at your leisure, stare at them for as long as you want to, and then go back to their websites or their YouTube videos and watch and see how they did it if you wanted to emulate it or incorporate that technique into your works. And you can sign up for the newsletter by going to newsletter.artisticbiker.com, and that will take you to this page where there is a way to sign up for the newsletter, and I think the last dozen or so newsletters are there in archive that you can read if you would like to. So that is what was on my easel. That is what was on your easel. If you would like to be a part of what's on your easel, simply send an email to blade@artisticbiker.com, and we will use your works to inspire other people to do work. And that's what this is all about, is getting people up and out and trying to create something. So that said, I can put the keyboard out of the way, and I can move the mouse out of the way. This is not quite dry, so we're going to take a little break and dry this, and we'll be right back. So that I stop dancing, because I want to make sure that the lag catches everybody and nobody misses me saying bye-bye. But, you know, Jay bribes people so that nobody... Hey, Jay bribes people. Ah, Miko for show sees me. Hey, Miko. What are you wearing?